How y'all doing? It is Young Muscle Studios, and today we'll be talking about our preview for the NFC Championship game. That's right, guys, the one you all been waiting for. Case Keenum against Nick fucking Foles. To those of you that predicted this at the beginning of the year, props to you. Because who saw this coming? I didn't see this coming. I did not. Honestly, I thought this was not going to be a good year. Alright? For Vikings. Alright? Because I'm a Vikings fan. But look how it turned out. We went 13-3. That Minneapolis miracle, that was just great. And then Philadelphia. Carson Wentz is going to be great. He's for sure Hall of Famer. Alright? Alright? Not that I said this, I probably jinxed him, but who cares? Except for Philadelphia fans. Yeah. So, but now he tore his ACL, and now you have Nick fucking Foles playing for him. How did we get to this? How did we get? Because of this. There is now a legit possibility of a Keenum versus Bortles Super Bowl or a Foles versus Bortles Super Bowl. Who saw this coming at the beginning of seriously, Jesus? I mean, we all expected the Patriots to make it to the championship game, but the Jaguars, the Vikings, and the Eagles. The Jaguars were for the past, so what? For like the past decade, after 2007, right? When that was like 2007 and 2008, they were the laughing stock of the league. The Vikings went 8-8 last year. The Eagles started out strong just like the Vikings, but they fell. And I think they were like what, 8-8, 7-9, something like that. And the Patriots are the Patriots. They won the Super Bowl last year. Atlanta blew 28-3 lead. Oh my god, dang, that's just, well, it's a weird turn of events, I'm going to tell you that. Anyway, let's get into the previews. Alright, so anyway, first off, let's go with the defense. Vikings defense versus Philadelphia defense. So, both of these teams' defenses are very strong. Alright, Philadelphia and Minnesota are top two in rushing defense. They're pretty I don't know about Philadelphia in its pass defense, but Minnesota is pretty stingy in its pass defense. Right? The Minnesota defense is really well balanced, and so is Philadelphia, with Vikings a little bit more well balanced. All right, you got Vikings defense. You got the front line is stacked. You got Everson Griffin, Linval Joseph, Danielle Hunter. All right, and Tom Johnson. Tom Johnson is a really overlooked player in the Viking system. All right, he is actually a pretty good player. All right, and pretty good pass rusher as well. Linebackers: Kendricks, Barr, and it's really just Kendricks and Barr. Really, we're like a 4-2 defense. Like our base defense is 4-3, but we never really play in that. I mean, Ben Gideon, which we drafted, is a 4-3 defensive player, but we haven't really used him that much. Harrison Smith and Andrew Sendejo at safeties. Harrison Smith is a defensive player of the year candidate, definitely. Sendejo is really strong as a strong safety. I do believe he will be playing in the championship game, despite that massive hit that he took in the divisional round. At corners, you got Rhodes, Terrence Newman, the ageless Terrence Newman. Jesus, still playing corner at 39 years old. Trey Waynes, who is now has gotten rid of the bust label on him, and Mackenzie Alexander. That is basically our defense. All right, with Mackenzie Alexander being like the little weak link in like the in our secondary, but he's still a good player. Right? You saw his snap count way up this year after we released Captain Mountain. Right. Anyway, let's go to the Eagles defense. Eagles defense: Fletcher Cox, Chris Long on the defensive line. Brandon Graham or something like that. Vinny Peters, I think, or something like that. I'm sorry, Eagles fans. If you're watching this, please correct me. I'm not really good with other teams' names, but anyway, that is one hell of a defensive line because their defensive line is really good. All right, not as good as the Vikings, but really good. All right, there's Malcolm Jenkins, great free safety, one of the best in the league. Now I don't really know your corners. But due to the fact that your pass defense has been pretty good, I would expect they'd be pretty good as well. What was it? Jalen Mills? Yeah, damn, Jalen Mills. That's one of your guys. I'm sorry for the noise in the background. Those are brothers being annoying. Sorry about that. Jalen Mills. Yeah, Jalen Mills. That's going to be a great matchup against Stephon Diggs and Adam Thielen and Jarius Wright and all that. That's going to be great. Will be great, definitely. And anyway, let's all go to the offenses. Case Keenum versus Nick Foles, who are at once teammates. In 2015, they were teammates on the Los Angeles Rams. Oh, Jeff Fisher, you sure as well fucked up there. Jesus. So anyway, let's look at Vikings first. Case Keenum had a total quarterback rating of 60, 8.9 or 69.9? 69. Anyway, which was second in the league to only Tom Brady. Actually, I think it was better than Tom Brady. I think it was second to only what? I think it was Carson Wentz. Is either Carson Wentz, Tom Brady, or something like that? I don't know. Anyway, he has had a really good year, right? 3,500 yards passing, 22 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Pretty good year for him, all right? Not to mention that game-winning Minneapolis Miracle in the divisional round, which was just, oh my god, it was awesome. Jesus. All right. Anyway, so we have really good receivers: Stephon Diggs, the GOAT, Adam Thielen, who somehow went undrafted. Jarius Wright, who was really underlooked. He is a big player on third down and all that. So when we looked at him, we got Jerick McKinnon and Latavius Murray have been really good in Dalvin Cook's absence. All right. And in fact, the running game has actually gotten better after Dalvin Cook got injured, which is really weird. But our offense should be way more explosive in 2018. Our offensive line went from that dumpster fire in 2016 to just polished gold. Now, not just like there's a little bit of rough spots in it, but like polished gold now, which has been great, especially to Pat Elflein, Riley Reef, Mike Remmers, and the improved player, basically everyone. Now let's go to the Eagles offense. Ever since Carson Wentz got injured, they have been ranked 30th in total offense. 30th. You saw a 6-0 loss against the Cowboys in Week 17. And don't tell me that it's because Nick Foles wasn't playing. He was already doing it, but he was 4 of 11 with like 39 yards and an interception, which was a terrible interception, by the way, against the Cowboys, whose defense kind of sucks. Alshon Jeffrey, Alshon Jeffrey, who had a decent year. J.J., who they got for a 3rd-round pick from Miami. What were you thinking? Jesus. LeGarrette Blount, who they got from New England, which was a great offseason move. Offensive line has suffered some things, some hitches. Jason Peters with a knee injury. Did he tear his ACL or something? Yeah. So there's that. And honestly, when it comes down to the two offenses, Vikings offense looks much better than the Eagles offense. All right, both on paper and in the field. All right, they're much more equipped to fight that Eagles defense. That Eagles defense, and the Vikings defense is very well equipped to handle Nick Foles. All right, they're top 2 in stopping the run. They are top 2 in stopping the pass. Vikings are great on every single aspect on defensive side of the game. Eagles are too. It will be a very close game. Points will be at a premium. All right, but I see the Vikings winning this. And I told you I thought they'd be winning 24-13, scoring much more points than Nick Foles does. But yeah, I see the Vikings winning. Yeah, tell me what you guys think down below. Like, subscribe, make sure to share with friends, see this, and as always, good life.